your front edge, or your cutting edge, I should say. Now, if you don't do it, you're behind the times. It's almost automatically assumed if you're going to run a business in the U.S. that you're going to use technology to help that business. If you don't, you're not going to be able to run the business. So they kind of the old traditional mom and pop shop, you know, like opening up the little for sale sign, throwing the blanket out on the ground with your products out there. And you still see them, you know, when you go to shows, trade shows, or you go to fairs, like downtown festivals and things. You see like the jewelry and the handcrafts and stuff. But, you know, really, does someone really make their, well, I guess people do really make their living that way. But if you're going to try and make a lot of money and actually try to support a family on it, that doesn't work. So neither does opening up a store and relying upon walk-in sales. That doesn't work either. So nowadays, in order to even, make the cost of living here in the United States, it's going to definitely be a challenge. So anyway, what ends up happening to most businesses is they have to actually kind of think outside the box a little bit and start, understanding how to use technology to make that business successful, to give yourself the best chances of success. So we'll also look at several strategies using internet technologies. When I talk about IT, for most businesses, the internet is the main component. In fact, for most everything we're doing these days, the internet plays a huge part. So we have to basically know how to use it and take advantage of what it has to offer and give you some advantages and maybe also some disadvantages. So, take a look at a lot of different types of things and also look at some examples of how businesses have been able to re-engineer themselves. Take a look at how the business tasks can be improved. And this is kind of builds on, if you've taken my MIS course, Management Information Systems, then talk a lot about business processes, business process re-engineering, and using information systems to kind of help support the work effort. In this particular class, we're going to focus more on the technology aspect of it. But it is a huge part of doing business. I mean, people go to work every day. They have jobs that they're doing. They have work assigned to them, tasks that they're performing. You have to use technology these days. If you rely on old manual labor, again, it's just kind of like throwing out a blanket and put some jewelry on it. You're not going to be able to compete, especially with people on eBay who are selling them, every second. They got 10 sales coming through. So anyway, re-engineering is another topic, identifying the business value of using the internet.